Okay, today I'm going to show you students out there how to sign up for Edmodo and join a class and how to use some of the features on Edmodo. So if I want to sign up to Edmodo, then I need to first go to edmodo.com, which that's where I'm at right now, and then you need to sign in as a student. You need to get a group code. Now, your teacher should provide you with a group code. If they don't, then you need to ask them for one. So I'm going to enter in one of my group codes that I have for my students. So we're going to be joining a geometry class today. And I pick a username. Remember that your teacher is going to see this, so you might want to pick a username that's appropriate. For me, I'm just going to pick my first and last name, so Marissa, Missouri, and then my favorite number, which is 4. Then pick a password. You might want to write it down so that you don't forget it. Keep it somewhere safe so no one can steal it. You can add an optional email if you'd like. Edmodo will send you notifications to this email, so if you don't want something like that, then don't give an email. I'm not going to give an email. Then I put my first name and my last name, and you need to agree to the terms and services. You can read them if you like. We're not going to today. Then we just sign up. Hopefully that username is not already taken. So we're good. It knows my name up here. We notice that. And we see the groups we joined here. And if you want to join another, you just add and you type in your group code and you hit join. So if you have a science class that you want to join or an English class that you want to join, this right here is a parent code. So if I want to have my parents get their own Edmodo account so your teachers can send them information, there's a parent code for them. This is like our news feed. Now, if you notice, this website's pretty cool because it looks like Facebook. So if we look at this, here is our news feed. So we can see the things that have been happening in the class. So if we look here, Miss Missouri posted Geometry 4th hour. Look at this super fun practice quiz I made. And we could go check that out by clicking the link. If I wanted, I could reply with a comment, or I could reply with a reaction. So I think it's awesome, or I like it, or it's interesting, or I need more time, or whatever. So those are things I can do there. We also see posts that my fellow classmates make to the entire class. So Colin is saying to Geometry 4th hour, must we draw pictures on tonight's homework? As you can see, Miss Mother answered and said, yes, Colin, we must. So this is a nice communication tool so you can ask your teacher questions at home when you aren't sure of what to do or how to proceed. Here shows that we can win badges on Edmodo. So let's take a closer look at that. If we want to adjust our profile, we can go to our account and go to our profile. Once you get to your profile page, it'll show you how to improve your profile. You can add a favorite quote, your learning style, a career goal for your profile. You can add all of these different things. And I'm not going to go through each of those. That's just kind of for you to play around with. You can also see how many posts you've made or replies you've had, how many groups you're in, and how many badges you've earned. Here you can change your picture if you want. We can also take a look at our progress in the class. So it'll show you your grade and how many badges you've earned. It'll also show you any activity that you've had. So any posts or any replies that you've made would be listed here. We can also take a look at all of our classmates, and we won't do that. And there's our teacher. So let's go back to our home page. Again, that's just to look at progress and then my backpack. If I want to type a note, I can go here and type a note. Hey, geometry. And then I have to choose who I'm going to send it to. You can send it to the entire class, to yourself, or to your teacher. I wonder if we can send it to a classmate. Let's see if we can send one specifically to Colin. Nope, it looks like you only have those 3 choices. And then you can also add files. So if you want to attach a file to your teacher of your homework, a link to a cool YouTube video or something else, you could attach a link. Or if you've saved something in your backpack, you can attach it to your backpack. So the backpack button will allow us to add links and files so you can access them from anywhere. So we can add to our backpack. We can upload a file from our computer, or we can add a link from online, again, like a YouTube video or something like that. So that's just one of the, or a couple of the many things you can do on Edmodo. If you guys have any other questions, just let me know.